Hey, this is Chris from Rekkid Talk. So I'm doing a contest for Gav's music trip. He wants us to talk about albums from when we were 23. I turned 23 in 1992. And sort of the thing was that there's another contest I'm going to be making a video for. Ron Haggerty, his Vinyl Pasta channel, he asked us to do our favorite year. And I haven't made the video yet. I was sort of vacillating between some of those years in the early to mid-90s, 92 and 93. And then I found out about Gav's contest. I'll do 92 for Gav, and then I'll do 1993 for Ron Haggerty. So Gav gave us a prompt of like 5 to 10 albums or songs. I'm going to do top 10 albums. I'm going to quickly, before I show my top 10, I'm going to go through a bunch of artists that I considered that I did not choose. These years are really my wheelhouse. So R.E.M., Rage Against the Machine, Faith No More, Sugar, Ministry, Dr. Dre, Alice in Chains, Tori Amos, Morrissey, Megadeth, PJ Harvey, Wish, Aphex Twin, Arrested Development, Stone Temple Pilots, Neil Young, Screaming Trees, Prince's Symbol, Soul Asylum, White Zombie, Mary J. Blige, Katie Lang, The Cure, Body Count, Fish, Babes in Toyland, Tom Waits, Mudhoney, Unrest, Ween. You all released good albums in 1992. I didn't pick them for my top 10. So let's take a look to see what I did pick for my top 10. This is going to be CD heavy, but I do have a little bit of vinyl. So here's number 10, Lou Reed, Magic and Loss. This is the recent Record Store Day version. Pressed up 2 LPs for the first time. So it's 3-sided with an etching on the 4th side. So maybe we can take a look at the etching if I find it here. So yeah, there's an etching of Mr. Lou Reed. So that's my number 10. Number 9, we'll go into some CDs. Made a video about these guys. This is my favorite Uncle Tupelo album, the all-acoustic 3rd album produced by Peter Buck of R.E.M. March 16 to 20, 1992. That's when they recorded it. Moonshiner, Coal Miner, Satan, Your Kingdom Must Come, etc., etc. This is kind of like defined no depression alt country. Number 8, L7, Bricks Are Heavy. This is my favorite L7 song. I'm going to be saying this is my favorite quite a bit. You've got Wargasm, Pretend We're Dead, Ever Get Laid, Mr. Integrity, Shit List. Hard, pretty much very, very good album. Almost all the tracks are standouts. Number 7, I'm not going to say this is my favorite Beastie Boys album, but Check Your Head. Finger Looking Good, So What You Want, The Blue Nun. We've got lots of fun at number 7 with the Beastie Boys. Number 6, we got It's a Shame About Ray by the Lemonheads, my favorite Lemonheads record. Evan Dando gave us about 30 minutes of sort of his grunge light alternative rock version of Graham Parsons. If you look carefully, you might see the difference between the two versions. So the one at the left is the standard version with Mrs. Robinson tacked on. The one on the right hand side is actually the original version, which didn't have Mrs. Robinson on it. Basically, that got tacked on by the record company. Apparently he didn't like the cover. He's often refused to play it in future years. Number 5, my favorite Pavement album, Slanted and Enchanted. Summer Babe, Trigger Cut, Loretta Scars. We've got lots of great songs on here. Number 4, not quite my favorite Sonic Youth album, but Sonic Youth Dirty. So we got 100%. We got Youth Against Fascism, which probably is my favorite Sonic Youth track of all time. Nick Fit, Orange Rolls, Angels Spit. So there you go, Sonic Youth Dirty, number 4. Number 3, we've got my favorite Jesus and Mary Chain album. Look at all these cracks and stuff on these CD cases. Honey's Dead. I know maybe you're supposed to say Psycho Candy as your favorite, but Reverence, Teenage Lust, Good for My Soul. This is, if you're only going to own one Jesus and Mary Chain album, I would recommend it be this one. Number 2, Juliet Hatfield, Hey Babe. This was her debut solo album after leaving those Jangle Popsters, the Blake Babies. So this is the American Laundromat reissue on the purple vinyl. I didn't pull it out, but I have the original CD that I bought back in the day as well. So this is basically what got her signed to Atlantic Records, and started hearing about her on MTV in 120 Minutes, even more so than the Blake Babies. And you guys know that I'm kind of a big fan of her. That's my number 2. Number 1 is going to be Sublime, 40 Ounces to Freedom, my favorite Sublime album. So, and I'll be honest, I mean, Sublime's kind of like a blender of a bunch of musical genres I like. So some rock, some hip hop, some reggae, mix it all together. Sometimes the lyrics are a little embarrassing. There's a couple songs that at this point you're gonna hit skip on. I mean, maybe they talk a little bit too much about getting high, but even at the end of the song, they do the credits as a song, and it's actually kind of cool. So Sublime, 40 Ounces to Freedom, my number 1 for the year 1992, when I turned 23 years old, Gav. So hope you like that.